What's up? Welcome to tonight's live stream. It's May 1st. It's wow. Time is going by fast. The year is almost halfway over. We'll be halfway through the year in damn near 4 more weeks. It's insane. I've been out and about all day. I don't know, did I stream earlier today? Or no, I didn't stream earlier today. I went looking at houses and then I ended up going out riding, and yeah, that happened for a whole day. And then I went to a friend's house. So yeah, I'm now at a point where I can stream. It's been a full day. I've been gone out and about. Anyways, I don't really have much of an agenda other than to hang out. I do have thoughts and opinions. Let me go ahead and share my screen. There's none of note on here. It's just, there's no need to see me right now. All right, so I watched or listened, I don't know what the right word is, to that Kendrick Lamar diss track. Euphoria, oh my gosh. Like, wow, that's all I can say. It's, man. I don't know if y'all have heard it, but it's pretty good. Y'all should check it out. I can drop a link, but I'm sure y'all can Google it. Go Google it. Some other things is another thing that happened today was I uploaded, or at least I made it public, my second DJI action test. So my first test, let me go to the content here. So this first one was testing out 60p. So that's 60 frames per second. And I'm using 180 degree shutter angle. It's constant shutter. So I'm using an ND filter. And this next test that I did, that I just published today, was more of a low light test. So this took place just after or around sunset, like, you know, when the sun is really, really low. Basically, it's getting dark. So this is at 24p at 1/50, basically same 180 degree shutter angle. So if y'all are interested in, like, I don't know, just what different types of action cameras look like, I would recommend checking this out so you can get an example of what is this called? The DJI looks like. This is pretty much straight out of camera. And I say pretty much because I record this in Devlog and I have to apply the DJI corrective LUT to get it into Rec 709. So that's effectively what I've done. And I've done a few like cuts. That's it. Now, what I will start doing after I've finished, figuring out what settings work best, is I've already like figured out that my camera is mounted not straight. It's mounted crooked on my helmet by 2 degrees. So I'm gonna have to, start correcting that and zooming in to correct for that because my mount is literally cemented to my helmet. I can't take it off. It's, yeah. That's what I wanted. It's lasted for years. Like, it's been over 5 years now. It's been a good helmet. Oh, some other things that's happened. I ordered some parts. They'll be here very soon. Let me show one of them. One of them is the Rizoma stealth mirrors. So I got these in black. So I'm pretty excited about these because I don't know, maybe I'm getting my hopes up, but the hope is that I will actually be able to see what's behind me. At the moment, I can't see behind me with the current mirrors. And I also got the Ducati tank pads. Oops. Well, oh, these, yes. So I got these as well. And this is so that I don't fly off my bike. And I got mine in black. So yeah, I'm really, really, really excited about these in particular because not only does it offer protection from me scratching my bike, but it gives me grip. So when I'm accelerating, when I'm squeezing onto the tank, I'm not still flying back like I was doing today. And I think I'm gonna show some of that. Yeah, maybe I'll just go ahead and edit a video. We'll do that. We'll edit something. Let's get some work done. So given that I'm gonna edit, I'm assuming that it's just me alone. So I may go a little quiet. And let's turn off the music. We don't want any music right now. All right, all music is off. Oops. We'll turn up. All right, cool. Final Cut is taking forever to open. Oh, I need to rename these. Let's while I'm waiting on Final Cut. Oh, it was already open. Oh, no wonder. Okay. I don't know why that didn't. All right, fine. Let's try to get these renamed. All right, so that was first step. Now I can do we'll do an at preceded by a space. This will be a regular expression this time. So it'll be that, and then I guess we can do that too. And then I wanted to just go down till the end of the road, something like that. Wait. No, that doesn't work. Why didn't that work? So we should have space, and then at, and then it should really just be anything up until this other dot. So I want to keep going. No, I don't know. I'll just fuck it. I don't know. I will leave this rename alone. It's good enough for now. Let's go back to Final Cut and figure out why my hard drive is going crazy right now. Call it breaking in. Actually, wait, what test was this today? I think I tested without EIS. If I'm not mistaken, let me see. I have the camera right here in front of me. All right, I used auto white balance, ultra wide. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So the test is I did -2, -2 for noise reduction and sharpening. So we'll call this NR and sharp, or sharpening and NR. Inside of Devlog. Yeah, cool. All right, and we'll import what I did today, which, what's today? Oh, wait, oh, wait, did I even import footage today? I'm confused. Oh, yeah, I did. Look at that. Look at that. Never mind. Well, take all of this. Right. Oh, okay. I forgot. So I feel dumb, but I forgot to start recording until a certain point. So this is when I realized you can actually see my hand coming off of the handlebar. So I have been talking to myself for minutes. Literally, like I would probably say for at least dozens, in the order of dozen. Anyway, let's see what this clip is. We'll just dump it in the timeline. And it may do some weird shit while it does this analysis crap. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, I have no idea like what it's doing. It's just using all of my resources. Yes, go away. Okay.
I'm on my way to go view a new house. Or not, I guess it's not a new house. It's a new house to me. Looking for a...
I see. It must be analyzing to produce these waveforms, these audio waveforms. That man, like, you know what? One thing that I don't like about Final Cut, and I'm going to point it out in a bit, but once it generates these waveforms, if I do any cut, all of the waveforms to the right of that cut, they go away and they have to be recomputed. Or if I scroll too far over to the right, it has to recompute all of the waveforms. And you can see here it's also recomputing keyframes, or I guess frames within the video. It's annoyances. Like I understand why it's doing this. I like the camera that I'm shooting on, this right here, the Action 4, is recording in HEVC, or MPEG. Is that MPEG 5 or something like that? I forget. Anyway, it's highly compressed, and yes, my computer has to do a lot of work to give me this. So I lose a lot of frames. If this were in ProRes, I would get frame by frame, which would be really dope. But it's cool. So I also have to look for a screenshot at some point.
On my way to go view a new house.
See what happens. So I can probably cut out all of this unless I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking, but I can probably cut out most of that. It's not really that interesting. Yeah, that's a long light. God dang. It's almost a minute long. Oh, let's do this. Let's put the corrective LUT on. There we go. So here, I'll put it full screen so you can get a sense for what it looks like. This is basically straight out of camera.
So
like I put the corrective LUT, that's it.
Arrive extra early. So what I'm going to do is just kind of ride around. We'll explore the gallery.
Oh, there's actually is it 4? Yeah. Let's see.
Area, Tanglewood specifically.
How is it? Oh wait, shit. Is it listening to me? Test. Oh yeah, it's listening to me. Shit. Why is it listening to me? Listen to not me. Ah shit. Let me pause this. All right. For whatever reason, it's listening to me. It should be listening to my virtual channels, but I don't remember which virtual channel I'm sending this audio to. God dang it. Here's what here's what I'm trying to do. I need to EQ this audio. That's the next step, right? Like to improve these things incrementally. This will eventually be me talking. So I'll have another microphone on the back of the bike, which would capture all the ambient noise, specifically the sound of my bike. Like that sound. It sounds so much better. It's so much more me. And I think I can do a better job of capturing that with a field mic, just mounting on the back of my bike. So actually, you know what? This could be a good test. Let's take this range here and let's apply. Well, actually, we'll just cut here, cut there. So I want to test something out right quick. I'm going to throw, what is that thing called? Noise removal? Oh, voice isolation. Voice isolation. I'm going to throw it to 31%, 29%. Okay. Let's see what happens. Wait, are I even talking right here? Wait, shit, I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I put it in the wrong place.
That's no good.
Shit. All right, fine, whatever. I don't care. All right, cool. I'm gonna put it here. There we go. Voice isolation. We'll do 29. That's a prime number, right? 29 is prime.
Oh man, this is a lot of traffic today.
Yeah.
No good.
Yeah. I can still hear the bike, but yeah, okay. I suppose if I EQ'd it in the way that I would EQ it. Let's see how I would EQ it. Let's find the EQ. EQ. Let's use not the single band. Which one is it? We'll use channel EQ. All right, so this is voice. I'm going to just turn this on. We don't really need any of that. We'll do a 24 decibel per octave at 70, 60, 70-ish. All right. I happen to know where the presence in my voice is just because I don't know. I just know this. And mine is in this range right here. So I'm gonna move this to over here. Do that. Put a slight bump. And I also know that I have like this resonance in my voice in this region over here. So I'm gonna pull this over and I'm gonna tighten up this curve and pull that down like so. And we'll add a little bit of breath to my voice. All right, cool. So let's see what this is like.
Oh man, this is a lot of traffic today. That's no good.
All right, so it does give me more presence. Okay. So once I have something like this, on the flip side, I would have to invert it on like as a bass. So I would do like a first invert this on my other track, which would be my ambient noise. And then once it's inverted, I would exaggerate that inversion. And then I would go in and attenuate the frequencies, like specific frequencies that I want to hear more of or less of. But of course, I don't have my mic yet, the one that I want to use. I don't want to use my DJI because I don't think it would be a good idea to mount a mic directly to my bike that's not isolated in some way. So I've been looking at Zoom mics. I think is it Zoom mic? Oh, Zoom. All right, I had it spelled correctly the first time. What is this? Use necessary cookies. I'm not a fan of these websites that have like it's just big. It just take up so much space. It's hard for me to deal with. Not smart enough to do it. So yeah, I can get something like this H1 recorder, right? Because I think that these microphones, I want to say that these are mounted in a shock mount. And if they're mounted in a shock mount, that means that I can mount this device to my bike and I won't have to worry about the vibrations of my bike just destroying the audio. Also, this could be small enough to put in the back of my bike. It's not much room back there. But, so this doesn't seem to be on a, what do you call that? On shock mount. So let's see if they have any mics that have that. It'd be cool to just see like their products. This is hard for me to deal with. How do I just see the products? Field recorders, maybe. Handy recorder. Okay. 2-track audio recorder. Okay, so look at this has it. I can see it just by looking. Yeah, so I would want something like this. Because each one of these little thematics, that looks to me like it's a shock mount. Yeah, that's exactly. They're shock mounts. Yep. This is what I would need in order to mount a microphone to my bike. Oh, wow, shoot. I didn't know that these had interchangeable mic capsules. If that's the case, maybe I can just get the cheapest field recorder they make and just buy the mic capsule that I need. Unless it's only this particular model that allows me to put different capsules on. And then if that's the case, then it's good for them, but it sucks for me. Yeah, it looks like it's only this one. Fuck. 250 is not that bad though. Considering I can use it for more than just this, right? Like it's a field recorder. Maybe, I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I get a field recorder? I can record the exhaust sounds of all of the supercars and all of the super SUVs and the super trucks and all of the different things that are here. Maybe that could be like my little project. 'Cause I love audio, and it'd be cool to document the sound of these cars as best as we can. Because believe it or not, we won't have cars in the way that we have them in the not too distant future. Cars won't really make noises, at least not real noises. They'll be all fake. I wonder what the difference between this and this is. Okay. Okay. X5. All right, so what's the 5 versus 6? I don't get it. Is it the 6 has a pad built in? Because if so, that would be ideal. I would actually have to use the pad. Pad is typically like a 20 decibel thing. So, like if I turned on the pad here, and I'm gonna do it right quick. So I'm gonna turn on to my preamp, then I pad. You can't hear me. Maybe you can hear me, but I'm really, really, really quiet. So it cuts it down by 20 decibels. As you can imagine, if I'm on a motorcycle where it goes up to 110, 115 decibels, maybe having that 20 decibel pad would be useful so that I don't clip. There's only so much headroom. I just don't, man, like, ugh. Does it, like, how would I mount it? Like, I need to see what the bottom of it looks like, but they're not doing a great job of showing the actual product. There's a lot of marketing stuff. I just want to see the product itself, like the front, the back, because I want to know if it has something on the back that allows me to. Oh, look at. Oh, never mind. Look, here we are. It's not great, but I can zoom in. Maybe, yeah. So this looks to be like, is this a 1/4 inch? Yeah, maybe that's a 1/4 inch. Wow, look at that. Can y'all believe this? It uses USB, whatever. I don't even remember which one this is. Oh man, I don't know if I can buy that. No, there's no way. I can't do that. Maybe the H6 is the new one, but it's too big. Yeah, that's too big. There's no way I can put that on the back of a bike. But let's see if. How do you see the pictures? I've already forgot. Let's see if it has a mount. Yeah, it has a mount. Let's see if it has USB-C. Wow, look, it doesn't. Wow, what do they do? Like, I thought it was illegal to sell devices. Do they sell outside of America? Or do they only sell in America? Oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I guess the next thing I need to figure out is if there is a quarter inch GoPro mount, maybe. I don't know what that. Yeah, this thing right here. I need like a base plate. This $10. Wow. Wow. This is probably 10,000% markup. I would be surprised if this part cost more than 5 cents. But it would solve my problem. I don't know if I would do that. Like I'll have to look and find something cheaper. $10 is way too much unless it's made out of metal. Like I'd happily pay $10 for this. It looks like it's worth at least $4 at the least. Or maybe this one, a whole 3-pack. Is it metal? or is this plastic? It looks like plastic. Okay, never mind. I will look at this one, which may be plastic too, but at least it looks nice. It's nice looking plastic. Okay, so yeah, so this could work. So let's do this. We'll add this to the cart. Wait, what's this? Oh, they have two. So I can get 2 for 10. Okay, sure, we'll do that. 2 for 10. That's fine. And then I already have the GoPro base mount thing. Like I have one of these. I'm going to stick that to, I have 2 of them actually. So I'm going to stick one to the tail of my bike on the top, I think. I think I can do that. Let's check. I forgot what the tail of my bike looks like, but I'm sure I have a video of it. Yes, I do. Okay, so right there, I can put the little mount right here and then put the microphone on that mount, on the GoPro mount, and it'll just, it'll stay there just fine and dandy. And since it'll be right behind me, I'll block out damn near all the wind noise. Yeah, I think that'll work. So I'll have one here, and then I also want to put another one on my tank, which I don't have a good way of showing that right now. But maybe here. I have a better way of showing that, yeah. So yeah, I would put it, okay, maybe I didn't do a good job of whatever I was trying to do. Well, anyway, I would put it on the front somewhere. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, yeah. All right, I think that's the plan. So I get this 2-pack of mounts. I have 2 base plates. I buy this, whatever the hell it's called. What is it? Zoom H5? It would be dope if they had one that just came with the thing that I need, this dead cat, and not this other crap. But I guess I'll buy both. So I'll add that to the cart. Add this to the cart. Sure. I think this is the one, right? With the old ass way of charging. Yeah. So when I inevitably lose the one cable that I have like this in my entire house, which is probably going to be the one that it comes with it. Once I lose that, I have no way to charge this unless I just put batteries in it. If that's the case, then never mind. I don't care. Okay, then I don't care. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. Okay, well, what is the USB thing for? It says DCSV. That's DC 5 volts, so that means it's power. Actually, wait, I'm actually confused. How do I? Oh, SD card. Okay, okay, records SD card. Okay, sure. And then I think I have, yeah, I have this, and that. What's crazy and like, this is gonna be funny, but I have so many points on Amazon to where this is easily free. I bought a few things. I bought a few things the other day. I was like, wait, how come I have so many points? And yeah, so I spent a lot of them on some stuff, and I have a lot more left. I don't know where they came from, or I don't know, points, credits, money. I don't know what you call it. Just like there's just money on Amazon. I'm just like, oh, where did this come from? Because I didn't put it on there. Trust me, I don't really shop on Amazon like that. Maybe somebody gave it to. Maybe it was a gift from someone, and they were just like, they don't want to tell me. Okay, so we got that thing. What else is there that I need to get for this video that I was supposedly editing? Let's finish that. Let's see if there's anything of note here. So, do we have a? I'm looking for a screenshot that I can use for the image thumbnail. By the way, if you're not familiar with my city, this is my city, Houston, and this is Uptown, the Galleria area. It's not downtown. It's uptown. It's different. In fact, you know what? Maybe I'll start doing like just riding around and just, you know, ride around and we can show what's here. This could be a cool shot, I guess. Yeah, no. Yeah, yep, maybe here. Maybe that. One of these. Nah. Yeah, none of these work either. Actually, you know what? It'll probably be better if I go to when I was on the freeway. What is this? Oh yeah, this is when I found the, okay. All right, so we don't want to look there. So this is, yeah, here's on the freeway going to the T place. Yeah, we'll just delete all this. We're not actually doing anything with it right now.
Yeah, this would have been a really cool place to live.
Yeah, never mind. Probably not. One thing I should do now is, while it's on my mind, because I will forget, is to fix this. So we'll come into here. I know the rotation. It's -2, or no, is it 2? It's -2. Yeah, 2. And then I have to scale in by, what is it, 104%? Or is it 103? Can I get away with 102? No, I can't. 103. Nope. I think 104. No, not even that. 105. All right, cool. So it has to be 105. So this should be straight. Let's see. Is that straight? Did I just make it crooked? More crooked? Are we leaning? Yeah. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm confused. Am I leaning to the left or right? What does that look like to you? All right. Wait. Okay. So I'm straight here. Okay. So I'm straight here. How do I fix this? I fucked up. Oh gosh, man, what have I done? Shame on Apple for making this control so tiny. How am I supposed to work with this? I'll just use my mouse. Not my mouse, my keyboard. Like just straight touching it, and I can't use my keyboard. That is the timeline. Shit. Okay, let's just do -2 again. -1. Okay, what about 2? 1. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is worse or better. I don't know. So what I'm doing is, because my mount is mounted on my helmet slightly crooked. And when I say slightly, I mean slightly. I measured it because I was looking at the footage. I was like, why does it look like I'm tilted? I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm like, my head is straight. And I measured it with my iPhone, and I was able to measure a 2-degree tilt. So I was like, oh, well, maybe I can just do 2 degrees here. The problem is on the phone, it's not in, I don't know, I don't know the right measurement, but it doesn't go to 90 degrees. It stops at like 80. and then it goes into negative. So it's weird. So I don't know if that -2 is in degrees or in something else. You know, it says degrees. Because if it never goes to 180, then how do I know? Well, 180 would be 0. But it should go to 179, right? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember angles. I haven't done school in so long. I don't remember anything. I did do a little bit of a pull somewhere, and I realized that this bike is too fast. It's way too fast. Let's see if we can find it. It's probably here. Actually, no. Yeah. Actually, yes. There is one here. But this isn't a good one. I have a better one. Oh, shit. No, I don't want to show that. Okay, let's delete that. Yes, it was on my way back. I did a little bit of a let's see, let's find out. Oh, before I do it, let me throw the LUT on so that we get the what it's supposed to look like when it's corrected. All right. So, all right, wait for it. It's coming. Because one of these people basically pissed me off because they were going slow the whole time. I'm like, why are you in the passing lane? We have this thing in Texas where if you're in the passing lane, you need to be passing. Now, granted, I can't go all out with my bike right now because it's break-in period. Technically, I'm not supposed to rev over 10,000 or 9,000 RPM. But I'm just like, I don't care. I'm like, they shouldn't have sold me a bike that's not ready to go. Don't call this a racetrack bike and then give it to me and expect me not to act like a dumbass within a couple hours of riding. Oh, by the way, my gloves are coming apart. I do have new gloves coming. In fact, I had gloves that arrived. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw them. I had to return them. They're too small. And I'm also realizing that this is probably a much better way to test. So I know that if I put -2, should they go left? No, okay, so it's 2. Yes, 2. All right, 3, 4, 5. It can't be that bad. It can't be 5 degrees, right? That's really bad. Let's see, though. Let's see. Let's scale all of this. Let's do some of that action. Did I just make it worse or better? Huh, okay. I can't tell. It's not worse. I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely not worse. Actually, no, yeah, all right. I don't believe that it's 5 degrees off. It don't feel 5 degrees off. I would notice that. That's within eyesight. I don't believe this. This can't be 4. I'm gonna use 4. I don't want to accept that it's that bad. Yeah. Cool. I did a little bit of a blast from the past over here too. Because of this dude. I think this is a 5th gear haul, so like I didn't downshift. I'm just like, I just want to see like, does it have power? And yeah, there's a little bit of power. Starting at like 6,000, even from there. Obviously, I'm not trying to go ham. It's hard to hold on. Oops. Oh, actually, I think what oh wait, that wasn't yesterday. What was it? The morning ride. I may put out a video because I actually have a video of like the delivery day somewhere. I have a bunch of footage. I just need to like edit it. It's the thing that I suck at the most is editing shit. This is my ride back from this is my birthday ride on this Sunday. which is technically my first ride, other than like taking it home the
All
day
right.
before after I
did
took
get caught up
delivery.
in the rain. I'm not going to get to finish my course.
Yeah, this is actually I actually enjoyed this ride, even though it rained a little bit.
But that's cool though. Like I was saying when I first.
Oh, this mic, the mic is different here. So I used the DJI transmitter mic itself. However, since then, I'm now using a lav mic that's plugged in to the DJI. And so far, I think I like that, but I still need to figure out a way to turn down the gain. Oh, there's a little bit of pull in here too somewhere, probably. Oh wait, no, never mind. Nah, I don't think there would be. I think this is. I don't. Oh, actually, was I acting dangerous that day? Maybe I was. Some days I act dangerous. Not all days though. Nah, all right. I guess I wasn't acting dangerous this day. I know that was definitely yesterday. I was acting like a hooligan. Somewhere. I don't know. I don't remember where. Where's my footage from earlier today? Is that here? Oh, so coming soon. I don't know if y'all know this. Oh yeah, what's up? Nah, I don't do all that. That's not me. So because all of my friends, we all have vehicles. They're basically cousins. So what I'm trying to get done is a bit of like a photo shoot with all of my friends' cars and my bike. So it's like a family reunion. So we all have cars from the VW group. So let's go over what we have represented. We have Bentley, Lamborghini, Porsche, Audi, Ducati's part of that. Bugatti, although I think I don't know if Bugatti is still part, but like they were part of VW. Gosh, what's the other one that we have? That's part. Well, I think those are the main ones. Those are the ones that matter, right? So we have all of these cars. It would be really, really, really dope to have like a photo shoot. In fact, I can show a picture of one of the cars. I think. Let's do Lightroom right quick. Nah, bro, I don't do that kind of stuff. I mostly just ride. I don't think I don't know. Some people would, but to me, it doesn't make a lot of sense to go and buy a $30,000 bike to go wheelie, like a $30,000 track bike. Track bikes aren't meant for that. You buy a stunt bike for wheelies. Okay, so here's one of the cars. We go to a better picture. Yeah, so here's one. So I was like, yo, like since we got like we got all these VW group cars, and vehicles, let's like get a photo because we've had all these cars, like we've all just gone through all these vehicles. It's like we've never done a proper photo shoot. So this should be fun. And yeah, here's some other bikes. So I think we did do like a mini, like it wasn't really a true photo shoot of, wait, where if I can find it. Where is it? Card? No. Yeah, whatever. I can't find it. But we did do a little bit of a minor shoot once. It was impromptu. It wasn't planned. We don't plan things. I think my friends that's why they're my friends, because they're like me. Not planning shit.
Wow, they closed the toll booths. Wow. So
Oh, dude, check this out. So, I forgot I did this because I was thinking about I needed potentially like footage for a video of me talking about it. So I was like, let me just get footage.
We'll do a little bit of
and we'll
walk
figure
around.
out what we're gonna do from there.
So the bike is dirty.
So I'm just going over what I'm doing. So yeah, you see from me getting rained
riding
on.
in the rain. Still looks nice. The exhaust is a little bit dirty.
Can y'all hear how it's clipping? How the mic, like, it seems like it's too hot. I haven't figured out how to turn it down. You'd think that would be very easy, but it's not. You can't do it on the phone. From what I understand of what I've learned, you can't edit audio settings from the phone app. You have to do it on the camera, but it's very limited what you could do on the camera. I'm like, man, maybe we need another firmware update. Give me some more control. Let me edit things, you know?
Get some like metal cleaner. Get
Oh.
that cleaned off.
I forgot. There's some other things. I also ordered a new jacket. I forgot.
And
Randomly
the
last
sales
night.
guy at the dealership was saying that they have a carbon fiber front wheel. This piece right here. So I may get that in.
Oh, by the way, if any of you follow me on Instagram, then you may have seen that I got a new part already. Let me pull it up because I don't remember the name of the part. Shit, is this not it? Oh, it's already gone. Dang it. All right, I'm pretty sure I shot a video of it. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, these. So this right here is the oil radiator cooler, whatever. It's a guard. And then this is the radiator guard. So there's two pieces. So you see here, if we kind of go back, you see that just right here, this gray, that silver.
This piece right here. So I may get that in.
That, all of that. So those black pieces are going to cover that. So they're metal and it's going to protect this. Here's the reasoning. This radiator, these are fins, right? So let's just pretend that, you know, one person who is on a bike with 208 horsepower is probably going to be going a decent rate of speed, a legal rate of speed. All right. Let's just pretend that, you know, I'm going to go a legal rate of speed. Well, if a rock should happen to hit my radiator at a legal rate of speed and it punctures it, well, now I'm hosed. I have to deal with that. That's a lot of money to deal with. That's a lot of money to spend to fix that. The alternative is I can spend however much money, I don't even know how much, however much the guards cost. I can spend the money on the guards, which will increase the protection and reduce the likelihood that a rock punctures my radiator. So it saves me money. It costs me a little bit of money. I think it's less than $200. I know that. So it's like I spend less than $200 and it possibly saves me thousands of dollars. All right. So right now, like, I am very conscious that I'm riding a bike without a radiator guard. Typically, I get all these things that are going to protect my bike immediately. Yo, what's up, loser? Oh, yo, bro, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing? Yeah, I got a new bike. Yes, this is the new bike. I traded in the old bike, the Monster, which I have footage of that too. Which, honestly, I forgot. I kind of feel I'm embarrassed to say it. I intended to record footage of the old bike, and then I forgot. And then I was like, oh, I'll just go back. And I went back, but I had other stuff I needed to do. So I didn't record it when I went back. So it's just gone. You know, I can't even show y'all how much, like, actually, no, maybe I'm lying. Maybe I do have some footage from somewhere if I can find it. Yeah, so wait, what bike is this? Oh, this is the wrong bike. 419, 410. All right, yeah, here's the Monster here. So you can see here it looks a little bit different. We'll just delete that. There are no real edits happening here, so it's fine to delete everything. Yeah, I didn't get off the bike though, so unfortunately, I can't show you what it looked like, even though like I had a lot of really, really dope mods, like these handlebar grips, or I'm sorry, the like the grips, superior. This is a 30,000 plus bike. Yeah, it's not 30,000 plus. You kicked me out the Slack. I didn't kick you out the Slack. I don't think. Did you read the message when I said the invite? When I'm like, your account will last for this amount of time. You need to, and I was dead ass. You need to remind me that your account is going to go so that I can go and do the thing. I'm not going to just go out of my way and do anything unless I have a reason to do it. So yeah, that's actually what happened. If I didn't even like, now I know that you. I was wondering where you went, but now I know. Well, yeah, now I know. So you got kicked out. Well, I can send you another invite. You got to send me a message with like your email. I have to do things again. All right, yeah, so it looks like I'm going to have to just go and look on my Photos app here, and let's look for a video. Let's go to videos. I think I have videos of the monster. Is this the monster? Yeah. Here we are. Look at that. All right, so it's going to be a little blown out or very blown out for some of you all or all of you all because this is HDR footage, and it appears fine on mine, but yeah, I'm sharing my screen, but I'm on an HDR screen, so it's going to look blown out for y'all, but you should still be able to see it, hopefully. So you see, this is what I had. I had the clear clutch cover. Obviously, you see I had the radiator guards. I had custom light. I don't know if you could see it, but I also had that tank, the tank cover right there. So yeah, billet aluminum tank cover, handlebar mirrors, tank protection, grips, and this is a R. Oops. So this is actually a special bike. These are very rare. So yeah, not many of these were made, and like yeah, so this was the most track focus oriented monster because monsters aren't track bikes, they're street bikes. But I was coming from a super sport, so I wanted something more, more sporty. The Street Fighter is that, and some. That it's a beast. But yeah, let's start this up. You can hear what it sounds like. So check out this right here, Yeah, it's titanium exhaust. Custom wheel nut, custom frame plugs. Upgraded the Cush drive, new frame, not frame carrier, sprocket carrier, new sprocket, new chain. Yeah, all kinds of things. All kinds. What percent of the trade-in did the monster cover? They gave me 8,000 for the monster. So you're over here, man. You're about to make me do math. That's 8 divided by 28. So about 29%, just about. So that plus the cash I put down, I walked out financing $20,000. And that's after like all of the, like I did buy the wheel tire insurance. There's title registration, the delivery fee for them to set it up. Like it's the MSRP. It's not what you're going to pay. Generally, so let's say the bike is 28 grand. You're probably going to walk out of the dealership paying $32,000 for that bike. So I walked out, with a loan of about $20,000. So it covered a good portion, between my cash down and that. So yeah, I don't know. It's fine, I guess. I did consider. I was like, do I want a note? Because I don't have a note. I didn't really have debt like that. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to commit myself. It's only a few $100s, but it's just like, it's still a few $100s. you know. And the insurance, oh shit, I need to cancel my Geico insurance. I forgot. So, I Geico quoted me $4,700 for the year for insurance. I was like, fuck that. So I ended up getting a quote with another insurance policy or insurer, and with them, they gave me a really, really, really good quote, but I had to pay it all up front. So for this bike, I had to part ways with 17. Basically, the day I couldn't take the keys unless I had the insurance policy. So before I took the keys, after I had signed over my life, gave them all this money, like I also had to hand over $1,700 to purchase the policy for the insurance for the year. And then right after that, I turned around and bought another $1,000 worth of parts and then another $1,000 worth of gear. And now I'm looking at another like $5,000 worth of gear. I'm like thinking about like the cost to install. I'm not going to install it myself. I was looking at installing the radiator guard myself, and then I saw a video, and the dude had to basically he took apart the whole front part of the bike. I'm like, man, fuck that. No way. I'm like, I will gladly take it to the Ducati dealership and I'll just pay them their $150 an hour and just be like, yo, y'all do this. This dude was on the floor. I'm like, I'll be sweating. I'll be like just miserable. Ugh, no thanks. Would you say the Ducatis are high maintenance? Nah, not really. I've never had any problems with mine. I've owned 4. This is my 4th. So I've owned 3. I'm not going to count the Street Fighter as 4 yet. I've only had it for a few days. But I've never had any problems with any of them. Now, there is a first serve. They are expensive, like parts or whatever are expensive, whether they're Ducati parts or third party. They're going to be more expensive, but they tend to be higher quality, so it kind of balances out. The services are more expensive, even though you don't have to do it as often. I think there's a big service that comes at like 18,000 miles, which is really high for a motorcycle, and that's the valve service, and that's expensive to some. I mean, it's supposed to be expensive. It's expensive, I guess. Every time I did service on my Ducati, it never cost me more than $300. Ever. Except for the first service. The first service, you have to get that at 600 miles. And the first service is going to be between $400 and $600. No matter what, it's just going to be that. So there is that. So that's kind of what I'm like doing while I'm doing my testing of these cameras. I'm also like breaking in the bike. I had to put 600 miles on it before it's broken in and I can really go ham. And then after that, I got to figure out which exhaust I'm gonna get. So I narrowed it down to 2 options, but now I'm like, maybe it's only really 1 option. Here, I'll show it to you. Okay, my bad. I just answered that question. All right, so we'll do a Akrapovic. I can't spell it. Street. We'll do SFV4S full exhaust. Titanium. All right, so I want this exhaust. As you can see, it's not cheap, but it's cheaper than it used to be. It used to be over $6,000. Now I can probably get it for $5,000. So this might be what I get, but I have to confirm that there's 2 things I have to confirm. Really, I have to confirm, one, that it will fit the 2024. It's not clear if it will or not. I don't know if they've changed it. I know they changed the exhaust system. So I don't know if they've changed the header. Like, I don't know if they've done. So I got to confirm that this will indeed fit the 2024. And the other thing I have to confirm is that the up map for this particular exhaust will actually apply on the 2024. That's an electronic issue. It's, they can easily lock it out, even though technically it should work. But I have to confirm those 2 things. Once I confirm those 2 things, This is probably the exhaust that I'm going to get. I save 12 pounds, maybe more. Let's see, 5.5 kg, 13 pounds. Or, yeah, 12 pounds. Okay, yeah. So I would save 12 pounds. And it says here that on the power end, I get 6% more horsepower. Now, 6% on a bike with 208 horsepower is not insignificant. That's 0.06. That's an additional 12 and a half horsepower. You know, on a bike that I'm going to lose, 12 pounds on a bike that has a wet weight of 440 pounds. That's not insignificant, you know? And then I also get an increase in torque from like 92 to whatever 6% of that is. What is that? So almost 100 foot-pound of torque, 101 foot-pound of torque. Impressive stuff. The other thing that I'm planning to get are the wheels, the magnesium, Forest magnesium wheels. Magnesium Ducati Street. It's not really, honestly, you can get it for it's not just a Street Fighter. You can get it for the other one too, the Panigale. Look at an image. Look at these. Oh my gosh. All right. So this exhaust, they have the exhaust with these wheels. Obviously, I don't have a red bike. I'm going to get carbon fiber frame covers. He has a dry clutch, I'm going to assume he has a dry clutch. I was thinking about doing a dry clutch, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do the wet clutch. It's less maintenance, less hassle. It's also cheaper. It's like 8 times cheaper. So it's like there's that too. Let's see here. Was there any particular thing you didn't like about the Monster, or was it mostly a performance thing that tipped you towards the Street Fighter? Nah, nothing at all. I love the Monster. Here's the story about how I ended up with the Street Fighter. There's some backstory. Backstory is when I had a Panigale, and like at that time I wanted a more comfortable bike. And I remember hearing rumors that the Street Fighter was going to be announced. I waited a year, no announcement. So I was like, whatever. So I went to the Ducati dealership. I looked at the Nakeds. I looked at the X Diavel, the Diavel, and the Monster. I test drove all of them. I fell in love with the Monster that they let me test drive, which was specifically the one I bought, the Monster 1200R. It was different from the regular Monster 1200S. It had different suspension. It had a different engine. It was lighter. It was fat. Like it was awesome. It was also very comfortable. I remember the first time I test drove it, I was like, it felt like I was a king. Like I was like, man, this feels like I'm on a throne. It was the most comfortable bike I've ever ridden in my life. So yeah, I bought it for that reason. Now this was back in 2017, so a while ago. What year is this? This is hold on. Wait, fuck. What year is this? This is 2024. Hold on. I'm over here realizing how old I am. Give me a second. Shit. Okay. Well, all right. Fuck. Well, I owned the bike for 7 years apparently. Yeah. I wanted a Street Fighter. Like I've been wanting a Street Fighter since before they came out. And me and Yanni happened to go to the motorcycle dealership because he was talking about a bike, and I was like, oh, let's just go. I wasn't intending to buy a bike. In fact, I didn't even go and talk to a salesperson. I bought several bikes from this place. The sales people know me. So like, I'm over here just, hanging out. And my sales guy, Matt, he showed up. He's like, yo, what's up? And he was like, I was looking at the Street Fighter V2 because Yanni he liked it. I was like, oh yeah, I used to have bikes like these. And the salesman, he was like, oh yeah, by the way, well, like I know you'd be interested in this. I have a black Street Fighter V4S coming. It'll be here in May. It was supposed to be here May 14th. He's like, do you want it? Typically, like these things don't just fall into your lap like that. So he's like, yeah, do you want it? I was like, hell yeah, I want it. So I gave him my deposit. I was like, yeah, sure. And then it showed up on April 25th or something like that. April 24th or something. I forget. And I picked it up on the 27th. So I didn't actually go out of my way to get this bike. It was very much you know, an opportunistic thing. And then I made it happen because it's like my birthday's coming up. All right, birthday gift early to me, to myself. So yeah, there you are. A little fun story. Let's see here. You're gonna be riding. Well, I've been riding around, and people been taking pictures and shit. But also people are worse than what they were than what I remember with distraction. It's all kinds of bad. Yes, bro. The dry clutch sound, it is. They sound like trash when you hear it over a video, like over a camera. If you, I think that's any like Ducatis in general. When you hear Ducati, just understand that what you hear across video is not what you hear when you're in person. Yanni learned this the hard way. He scared himself. He was revving the monster. It scared him. Maybe I think I have that. I think I may have that one. Find it. What y'all know about this chicken? Do y'all know I'll be cooking? Yeah, I don't know I'll be cooking like this, do y'all? Hold on, I know this is a distraction, but like I know it's blown out for y'all. You gotta get HDR. But I know y'all don't know that I'll be cooking. Look at that. Actually, it don't look good for y'all because it's blown out. I don't know what to do. I can't fix it for you. Where is it? Oh, unrelated. Check out the solar eclipse. This shouldn't be because it's not HDR. This is just regular SDR. So the solar eclipse, y'all remember that? All right. Anyway, let's go back to what I was actually looking for. Choco Bun Delights, of course. All right, maybe I don't know. I don't know where this video is. Maybe I didn't record it. Maybe I imagined myself recording it. I do that too. Sometimes I'll record in my dreams and I'll be like, oh yeah, I recorded it. And in reality, I didn't record shit. I think that's what happened here. I don't see anything. Oh well, too bad. Let's see here. I might pick up the Cruiser one of these days. Oh, I rode a Cruiser for my motorcycle skills. I did that. Like that was actually my actual activity for my little holiday for myself, and I didn't like it. Like the hand, like I'm not saying that you won't, but like it's the handlebars were in the wrong place. I was like monkey arm, like doing this. I don't know how you explain it. Doing this, and you have to move the bars too much. I couldn't do it. The feet position was off. It was slow. Like it was just like nah. No, I can't do it. The closest to a Cruiser I can get is something that's gonna have mid pegs. Like if it has mid pegs, I can do it. It's the front pegs. That's why I can't do Cruisers. I just don't like my feet in front of me. It's so weird. It's so weird. And I've tried it. It's not like I'm saying this as someone who's just like looking at the bike and like, oh nah. It's like this is me saying I got on one, and I think I'd kill myself literally. Like trying to stop because I'll be trying to use the brake and not know how to use it. Try to push down and my feet end up on the ground and I'll high side or something. I don't need that in my life. Let's see here. Do you have any wrecks if you know any good brands, perhaps an Indian? Yes. It's not a Cruiser. But wait, when you say Cruiser, what do you mean? I don't even know if I know what Cruiser is. Is that a Rebel? Like the Honda Rebel? Because if it is, then I would recommend that, a Honda Rebel. Hondas are good in general. This thing right here. Is this a Cruiser? If this is a Cruiser, then I would recommend this. If it's not a Cruiser, then I don't know. Does the engine have a burn-in limit? I.e. no revs above X amount till you hit a certain mileage. I don't know, actually. I haven't tried. I definitely got to over 10,000 RPM today. But like, I'm gonna just say this: it's actually difficult for me to get over 10,000 RPM physically. It pulls hard, and there's no fairing, and I'm tall. There's a lot of wind resistance, so like it's hard. And honestly, it's kind of scary. Like once I got to like 9, 10 grand, I was like, okay, I don't need to go any faster than this. And you may see that if I publish it. It was me on West Park. I'm just like, you know what? This is fast enough. I don't like it's I don't even know how to explain how fast it is. It feels like if I didn't have the backrest, I would fly off the bike. That's what it feels like. And I'm sure if you've ever ridden a bike that's so fast that when you accelerate, it makes you pull on the accelerator even harder because it scares the shit out of you. So you like tense up and you do that. I'm not saying that's happening to me now, but like just think of that and like you're flying back, and as you're flying back, obviously you have to hold on, so you accelerate harder. That's what this is like to ride. It's just, yeah. Yeah. It makes my monster seem like a pussy. Just real talk. I thought my monster was fast. Nah. Oh yeah, yeah. If y'all don't follow me, yeah, the cooking. I do cooking on my on Instagram. It's mostly impromptu. That's why they're on stories. It's literally I will literally record the thing and just put it on the story. I don't like to do. I'm doing the editing, so it will probably never go to YouTube. At least not now. Maybe in the future. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so yeah. So if this is a cruiser, then I would recommend this. These are pretty cool. Honda is a reputable brand. I would recommend you get the one with ABS or just get the SE, whatever that means. But definitely get ABS. Don't get a bike without it, especially in like it's only a couple $100. It can save your life. Just get the ABS. Oh look, interest rates are pretty decent for this too, I guess. Oh, that was another thing that man, I got fucked on the interest rate. So I'm very particular about who I go with financing, and I've established a relationship with Ducati, as well as Volkswagen Group in general. So a lot of my cars are from VW, like the Audi RSQ8, that's VW. All of my Porsches, those are all part of VW Group. What else was VW? Oh, all of my Ducatis, yeah, those are all VW. So generally, whenever I buy one of their vehicles, I'm always going to go with their financing because I tend to get really good rates with them. Apparently, I got a really good rate with Ducati this time around, but really good rates today are not what I would consider a really good rate. And I was flabbergasted when they came back. It's lower than my no-go amount, but it's higher than I could have imagined interest rates would be. And they were like, yeah, this is like the interest rates are really high. I was like, this is really high. They're like, nah, this is actually a really low interest rate. I'm like, the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, I consider the Triumph Speed Triple. Bro, I love the sound of the Speed Triples. They came out with this like super bike. I forget what it's called, but it's really big. Let's see. I don't know. Rocket. I think that's what it is. The Rocket something. How do I just say no? I don't want any of these. Okay. Yeah. This bike. Yeah, this right here is a sexy. This is sexy. I remember when they announced this. I didn't. I mean, I never really considered it because I'm very much a loyal Ducati fan. But when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, this is a beautiful bike. It's too big and heavy though. I'm like weight means a lot to me, so I could never get this. But man, it's a beautiful bike. It is a beautiful bike. There's another bike that's beautiful that's now on my radar, and it shouldn't be on my radar, but it's on it now. It's the MV Agusta Rush 1000. Ah, I heard one. I was, oh my gosh, look at it, man. Like, oh yeah, this is probably going to be my next bike, and I don't think I'll trade the Ducati, the Street Fighter. I'll probably keep that. But yeah, this is gonna be my next bike, for real, for real. The Rocket was once the largest displacement motorcycle in the world. Not sure if it still holds the record. I think it still is. Production bike. I've never seen that before. The Envy Agusta, yeah, they're rare as fuck. Like rare as all get out, which is what I love. I love rare things. And it looks amazing. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at that. The wing. So it has wings, but they're not like hideous like mine. I don't like the wings, how they're implemented on the Street Fighter. This right here looks sexy. It looks like they thought about it. I don't really care how much downforce they generate. I'm not going fast enough on the naked to need downforce, you know? And this bike, the way this looks, it comes like this. So I wouldn't even have to put parts. I can just buy the bike and be done. Like, that's it. Buy the bike, done, move on. Those BMW bike, yeah, every bike now has wings. It's the fad that's happening. Like, one manufacturer put wings on a bike. Now all other manufacturers need to put wings on their bikes. I don't get it, but yeah, it's whatever. Max speed over 200 miles an hour. Insane. Insane. Ah. Let's listen to it. Keanu Reeves bike company? What's this? What is it? I don't know. I've never heard of it. I didn't know he had a bike company. Is he like building custom? I know he loves bikes. Every movie that he's in, he's always on a bike. And if I'm not mistaken, every movie he's in, he has some type of Ducati. Yeah, there's another bike that they make, the Brutale. Brutale 1000 double R. Oh, they have another one, R Assassin. Nah, this one right here is the one. Ooh. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe the Brutale is better. Like, maybe I would get the Brutale. It's cheaper. The other one we were just looking at, the MV Rush, that's $50,000. This is only 38. So like, this is technically a bargain, you know? Like, and the exhaust is more insane. You get this freaking quad exhaust. Oh my gosh. I need to stop looking at this. It's moments like this when I'm glad that we don't have this dealership in my city. That's actually the way that I discipline. Like, it's not discipline, but this is how I keep myself in check. It's by not going places. So the fact that there isn't an MV Augusta dealership in my city helps me immensely. It increases the barrier to entry to where it probably won't happen. It's called Arch Motorcycle. All right, let's see. Arch Motorcycle. Well, I mean, I imagine they don't have economies of scale. He's probably doing a few hundred deliveries a year. So it had to be expensive. It looks like these look like, is it a carbureted bike? This looks like a V twin or a L twin. It's probably a V twin. That looks like a V. Okay. About the Arch. No information about the engine though. See, I would like to know, like, I don't know. I guess I'm not here. I'm not here where I want to just have something that's just because it's bespoke. Not a motorcycle. Maybe other things. Maybe something like a car, not a car. I'm sorry, like a pedal bike. Maybe that. But if it's a motorcycle, things like the engine, that matters to me. The suspension components, those matter. The braking components matter. And in the marketing, yeah, this is cool, but it seems like they're leaning in on it's hand built or it's bespoke, like it's custom. So yeah, they're leaning in too much on that. They're not telling me like, okay, our suspension geometry is such that for this reason, which enables us to do X, Y, or Z. No, it's not like we did this for its anti-squat capabilities, and it's not any of that. I would like to see that. Like the marketing for the Ducati Street Fighter and Panigale, even though it's bullshit, it doesn't really matter to me. I love it. Like the fact that my bike has a counter rotating crankshaft. I just love that fact. I'm like in my mind when I'm over here making these very aggressive quick turns, I'm like that's why I can do it is because like it's just canceling out these weird gyroscopic effects. Even though it may be bullshit, it's probably is. One of these bikes I do like though in silhouette. Let me see which one it was. Oh wait, they're all wait. Oh, these are all different. I just saw the bike. It was yeah. This right here looks really cool in silhouette. I like that. And I like this intake right here too. That's what I imagine these are for the intake for the gosh, what do you call the thing? Where the carburetor is. That's what I'm assuming. How much are they though? Like, does it tell you the price, or is this call us to learn more? Which is another way of saying if you have to ask, then you're too broke to afford it. Yeah, I'm going to assume that it's the latter. If I have to ask, I'm too poor to afford it. So we'll move on. Like, I know I can do this. The other one, I don't know. They may say a price, and I might not like it. I might be like, I don't know. That's a little much. Oh man, yeah, it's beautiful. Any other bikes y'all got on y'all's minds, or any bike that you find interesting? Who's interested in the M1000R? I've been hearing a lot of bad press or seeing a lot of bad press around that particular bike. And the only reason why I'm aware of it is because at one point in my life, I wanted the BMW S1000R and I almost bought one. I'm sorry, not R, double R. I almost bought one. And then last minute, I decided to go German. No, I'm not German, go Italian. Oh, you know what? Kawasaki. Has anyone ever ridden the H2? That's a bike that I would love to ride one day. The Ninja H2. It's been out for a long time now. And I remember when they announced it and I was like, man, that would be oh shit. Fuck. $32,000? 35. Wow. I didn't know these bikes were that expensive. Fuck. That's a lot of money. The R9T. Oh, the BMW. Is that it? The BMW R9T. This is an insane price. I did not know these things were this much. $32,000. Mm. It's all right. I know I might get some hate for this, but this is such an ugly bike. I like it for the performance, like for what its capability, right? I like it for the top, like its power. But in all honesty, like this is one of the most hideous bikes I've ever seen, and they want 32 grand for this. That's tough. Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I don't think I'm not a fan of this one. There's another bike that they do. It's I thought it was the R9T though. I thought I knew what you were talking about, but maybe I'm realizing that I don't. I think it's the Roadster. No. Uh huh. Maybe it is the R9T because there's yeah, maybe it is and they just look different depending on which one you get. I don't know. It's not the urban mobility. I know that for sure. This is cool. I don't like that exhaust, but it's kind of cool. I guess it's really wide though. I don't know why, but I kind of like bikes with spokes, like the wire spokes. I don't. It's weird. I don't know why I like them. I would never want one because it could be hard to deal with. Hassles to deal with. I hate dealing with things. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. If you're in, are you? Is this what you're planning on getting? If so, you should get it. I believe the Kawasaki is not even street legal. No, how can they not be street legal? They're sold at dealers, and insurance companies insure them. They won't insurance. I mean, they won't insure a car that's not a road going car. It's like elector's insurance or something. They have different. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think that's probably why I'm like. I remember seeing one that I thought was really really cool. So yeah, maybe I do like these. It's just like whatever one I saw was really cool. I don't know what it was though. Believe it or not, I don't know much about many of the brands. Only the ones that I've owned. So I had Honda, so I know a little bit about Honda. I own the Kawasaki, a Kawasaki Ninja 636 ZX, yeah, ZX 636 or something like that. It was, man, I was so proud of that bike because I bought it after my first 600 was stolen, my Honda CBR 600 double R. And when I got this Kawasaki Ninja, I was like, oh my gosh, like it has 36 more cc's. It's gonna be so much more powerful, so much more torque. Man, I was feeling myself. I was like, man, I'm over here. I got me a big boy bike. I was looking at the Gixxer 600 or Gixxer 7, whatever, 750 or whatever it is, and I decided on the 636. And yeah, yeah, that got stolen too. Interestingly, like none of my Ducatis have ever been stolen. It's weird. Like all of the lower end bikes, they've been stolen, but I've had my Ducatis, and at no point has any of them ever been stolen. And I don't even lock them up. I used to lock up my other bikes. I stopped locking them up after my second bike got stolen. I just stopped caring. I'm like, if it gets stolen, I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Like it's nothing I can do. It's like obviously we live in a failed state of a society, so it's like yeah, I just have to expect that my shit will be taken. If money was no option, we'll probably get a top of the line blacked out monster, like what I just had, like the like a monster 1200 S or R, all black. With I guess you wouldn't do the frame plugs in red. I wanted to accent the red because on all Ducatis, at least back then, the Ducati logo was lacquered on in red. So I used it as an accent. So I wanted to match that in small places. So I put frame plugs and the wheel nuts and stuff like that. Certain nuts would be in that color just to accentuate the Ducati brand. This time around, I don't know. Like I haven't decided what I want to do with this bike because it's not just black. It's black and gray, but it's a lot of gray. But I also have gold, and I also have bronze on the bike. So so I got to figure out like what do I want to do? Like how do I want to go about this? I don't know. So many things to figure out, but I'll be figuring them out soon enough. Over time, I'll be sharing some of the new parts and new installs that I do, most likely on Instagram for sure, for sure. Maybe I will publish some videos as I install certain things. So I'm going to be getting my mirrors soon. I'll probably install those myself. So maybe we'll see. Y'all just tell me what y'all want to know. Tell me what y'all want me to talk about. I'm not changing anything. We'll have what? Okay. All right. Well, I see. I've been here for an hour and a half, and it's late. I'm sleepy for whatever reason, and I still got to do 30 minutes of jump rope. And yes, I've been doing that. I don't know if I've talked about that in the past, but I have been jump roping every day for 30 minutes, and yeah, today is the day. So I have a few more minutes left in the day to get started. All that matters is that I started today. It doesn't matter if I finish. I can finish tomorrow. I just need to start today and do 30 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing that and wind down for the night. If y'all made it this far, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I will be back. I'm off all week, so I'll be back tomorrow at some point after I finish my riding. I'm riding every day this week. Rain or shine, I don't care. I'm riding every day this week. So I will see y'all in the future. Peace.